One of my earliest memories was sitting on the soft padded seat in a movie theater, surrounded by cold air conditioning, popcorn crunching, whispers, and laughter. I remember the familiar castle, the opening image for every Disney movie playing on the large screen before the movie officially began. When Elsa and Anna made their first appearance in the movie, I thought that they were so stunning and so beautiful. For a while after Frozen was released, Elsa and Anna were all my classmates and friends could talk about. But what really is beauty? Is this simply what the dictionary defines it as, or does it go beyond the few words that define it? Looking through the lens of beauty standards may help us answer these questions.
Beauty standards have always played a predominant role throughout human history. They determine beauty through body shape, facial structure, weight, and countless other aspects. From time of living, country, and media influences, beauty standards are influenced by an ongoing list of different factors.
Coming from entirely different backgrounds, Georgia and I are both aware and affected by the beauty standards within them, which we will now break down.
I'm from Brazil, one of the world's most ethnically diverse countries in the world. Because of its colonial history, the beauty standards are impacted by African, Asian, and European culture. These ideals incorporate a combination of different features such as the African curves, the thin white European nose, and the natural tropical-looking tan, and so on. In the past, being thin was associated with sickness, so people worked hard towards looking healthy. Nowadays, being thin and curvy are the most desired ideals.
I grew up here, in China, where beauty is largely measured with three standards: Bai, You, Shou, meaning fair skin, youthful, and thin. There's an old Chinese saying that goes 100遮三丑, which translates to a pale complexion is capable of hiding all facial flaws. In the past, women with the whitest skin were closest to the emperor, while those with tan skin were peasants. Historical paintings of royal mistresses and women considered beautiful all show a distinct trend in extremely pale complexions. Today, social media and the Chinese entertainment industry both show us that the current ideal body type in China is a thin body. This wasn't always the standard, though. During the Tang Dynasty, women with rounder faces and larger bodies were considered beautiful. Besides having pale skin and a thin body, the current Chinese beauty standards also include a tall nose and a lying silkworm under the eye highlight that enlarges the eyes. However, these beauty hallmarks that countries go after are generally not genetically natural. The majority of people in China are born with tanner complexions and flatter nose bridges, but strive for fair skin and heightened noses. What makes us chase so desperately after what we don't have?
We exist in a world where images can be edited, videos can be cropped, bodies and face can be reshaped with cosmetic surgeries and filters. We are exposed to media platforms that show us a variety of photos and videos that could be edited and tend to cause us body dissatisfaction.
On social media apps, I would often come across videos of girls with bodies smaller than mine, talking about how they needed to lose weight. I would also see videos and posts that shared stories about women who were able to overcome insecurities with specific products and surgeries. As I slowly digested all the content, I gradually became more and more aware of my changing body, constantly feeling the need to meet different beauty ideals.
According to Glamour Body Image Survey, 54% of women are unhappy with their bodies due to social media. It breaks my heart to think that so many women and girls, including the ones in my life, are part of the statistics. Looking back at beauty standards around the world, we can see that it is impossible to ever fit into these ideals, as they vary across the world and have varied even more significantly through history.
Thinking back to my Frozen experience, I thought that Elsa and Anna were so beautiful because I was really young, and that was my first understanding of beauty. I equated beauty with external attractiveness. As I got older, however, my perception of beauty shifted because I gained new understandings and knowledge. If I ask 100 people what they find physically attractive, I'd get different responses because external beauty is subjective, but inner beauty would be a different story, as there is consensus on what it is. Kindness, generosity, honesty, the list goes on.
Beauty standards have been present for thousands of years. Do not feel compelled to meet them because they are unrealistic and unattainable. Do not let social media tell you what beauty is. The world is not going to reform tomorrow, so there is no easy way to fix these ideals. However, we do have the option to change the way we view the standards and the way we view ourselves. If you are constantly comparing yourself to something unattainable,
how are you ever going to redefine beauty